Welcome to Crypto and Stock Investment with Mzwandile, powered by Info-ShareGroup. Hello guys, hello family, welcome to our third episode. I was really looking forward for this day, guys, and hopefully you managed to listen to the first episode and also the second episode. And yesterday we actually published our build up episode, so that will actually give you more clarity to the current episode. Welcome guys, my name is Mzwandile and I'm your host, and in today's third episode we'll be discussing what actually you need to know to get into crypto and stock investment markets. So I have a lot of information, guys, to share today, and hopefully it will help you, and you'll definitely gonna be happy to know about this, enthusiastic to start with this business. But I don't want you to start yet, not yet. Let's take it a little bit easy, because I want to share anything possible that I know, so that you can be able to make informed decisions. That's what is important. So let's get started, guys. Let me start with the disclaimer. Please note that I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not certified to give any financial advice or activities or part of an investment. Whatever that I share in this podcast is based from my experience and also is based from my expertise in the field. So let's get started, guys. Last week I basically gave you an overview in terms of how the market it is set up and what is actually happening in the market and how best to understand that. I don't expect you to understand everything as yet. The journey is still long. We're still going to go on. So today basically I want to share with you actually what you actually need to know. These are things that you need to know in order for you to get into this market, because what's happening most of the time is that and then they will come and tell you about this and that, and then it's working, and then when I was in Nexi, and then they will tell you go TMV to Bamela, there is this opportunity that we want you to get in, and then jump and get in. Do you have money? And then now you agree with hi money corner, can I make money? And then you make money. So we have seen a lot of people who go through a scam. They have been scammed like nobody's business, and some, they don't even know what's happening in the industry. The only thing that caught their attention is that you can make money. Yes, we understand, guys, everyone wants money. You understand? And this kind of a market, it's very lucrative in the sense that if you don't know anything about it, and if one was fundisa about it, is too. And sometimes when you get mentors, you find that your mentors are uninformed or are misinformed, because but they drive and they drive you can make money. And then about that opportunity is misinformed. So at the end of the day, you have 20,000 people who are misinformed, and when izinto sesishayisana ngamabonda kusenkingeni. So this is basically what happens. And in network marketing, it can become an explosion, because and then you hear about this opportunity, and then you hear about the and then you jump in. That's the interesting part about this kind of a business. Crypto came in, Bitcoin, went over the roof. People started talking about it, on the media started talking about it, everywhere they were talking about it. And there were these bogus companies that says if you invest in Bitcoin you can make so much, and then you made so much, and then some didn't make it, and then boom, gone. So all these kind of market investment opportunities, guys, so you need information. You need to be informed in order for you to get in there. So I've been in that space where when I got into the market or into the industry, I didn't know anything. what caught my attention is like anyone or opportunity, it's about making money. And because numbing wins Mali, guys, like who the hell can say no to that? So we got into this opportunity. I didn't know anything. I just learned the principles and then you recruit people, and then all of a sudden I'm in Bitcoin, all of a sudden I'm in so-called cryptocurrency investments, and you get in and in the process you're learning these things, but you are learning them passively because unale ngqondo yokuthi ufuna ukwenza imali, ufuna ukwenza imali and stuff. That's where you're stuck at, ukuthi when ufuna ukwenza imali okunye nokunye akubheki. So that first opportunity, I remember, guys, we started to go Triple M, and by then Triple M was transacting through Bitcoin. So Kupi Gulugutu Sawa. Then we joined another one called Bit investment something, and then we got in there. We started earning in Bitcoins, guys. It was nice because back in the days Bitcoin was very low. It was around $1,000, and then we were just getting these transactions, earnings and stuff, and then we recruited so many people who got under us, and then we got paid for doing that. And then out of the book Gulugutu again. Then still you're not learning anything. Good, okay, the industry in China. Then we went in, there were other two, and then there was this biggest one in Shire and Kutapanse, but USI Tech, about BitLab, about Crowd One. Because by then when you're getting into kind of opportunities in terms of your investment, when you saw it was only the platform, you couldn't even ask yourself what actually how the company makes money and how the company trades, because most of those companies, they always said we are trading, we are investing, but you don't actually see the product in which they are investing in. A good example is that when you go into stocks, I'll just switch a little bit. When you go into stocks and then you invest in a company like Pick n Pay, you know that Pick n Pay buys product from other companies, and then they buy those products, they put them in their warehouse. Some they rebrand those products and make them the Pick n Pay brand, and then obviously Gutimina now will go to Pick n Pay and buy. That's how Pick n Pay makes money. It makes money through selling products, and that is logic. But in those kind of cryptocurrency investment, then we didn't have any idea and we didn't care. That is the sad part. But nevertheless, guys, so that's the short part of it in terms of the experience that I had to go through, and then I had to learn about this is actually how to do things. And ever since I started that way of how to do things, have been prospering, and this is what I'm going to share with you at a later stage. So it's very important, guys, to pay attention, and you keep it in mind. Okay, this is basically what I need to know in order for me to get into this space. Now let's get on the first one, guys. This is very important. Why do you want to get into cryptocurrency or stock investment? Why? Ask yourself that question. It's not because abanye abantu bayenza imali. Yes, bayenza imali, but why do you want to get into it? Because you must check certain things like umuntu onjani wena, what kind of things you like in terms of investment. Do you have interest in investments? There's a difference between saving and investment. They like to use these things, these terms, in a more collision mode, because when they come into the cryptocurrency, they come with the mentality of save 500 to 500, so we 1.5, and then when the market starts acting up and then iba negative, and then umuntu yabuya uthi Mzwandile I invested 1.5, I want my 1.5 back. So those kind of people are what we call savers. You just save. You are not investing. So you need to understand, what does it take, what does it mean for you to become an investor? What is an investor? What is an investment? You need to know that, so that you also check now in terms of styles. Do you have patience in terms of when you have invested? Can you leave it for a long time? And if you cannot tolerate that, then you rather stick and become a saver, or just jump into Forex and go gamble there. You see, so you need to know why you're getting into this business, why you're entering it. Sometimes people get in because you go through these trainings and presentation, but you told actually this is not your thing. Awunayo leyo capacity wena ukufunda yonke le vurgutsi yabo laba bazabe bakutshela yona. You have this mind yakho, and you're okay with how things are done. You go to work, from there you save, and then that's how you're okay with that. So in that kind of sense, you don't belong into this cryptocurrency and stock investment, because anything that has a loss in it, you're gonna die, because it isn't Australia. So you need to know and also understand now what do you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. And guys, it's very important. This one I fight with my students, I fight with my trainees. You must be willing to learn. Like when you get into this industry, kuna terminology amasha, kuna jargons amasha, kuna context edge. You learn a lot of things. You learn about Bitcoin, you learn about tokens, you learn about blockchain networks, you learn about network marketing, you learn about a lot of things. And if you don't do that, you'll always be in the blue, and you'll be participating in this industry but not knowing what is happening. And most of the time you'll see people becoming millionaires because when you understand what is actually happening there. See, so it's very important to learn, and most of the people are not doing that. And bonke lama jitalanka unleta kulama trainings, banleta kulama presentation, they don't explain these things to you. The only thing that they tell you is that you will make money. It's not a problem with that, but you must get an in-depth knowledge of this industry. You must be willing to lose 100% and gain 100%. If you for 100 rand, you must be willing to lose that 100 rand. You see, because risky lana is on you. Risky is managed by you. It's not the same as more save imali bank. Or for no to save imali 100 rand a bank, and then the bank only takes 95% and give you 5%, because the entire percentage, it is the bank that takes the responsibility of which they will secure your money. See, here you take 100%, and if the market come rolling and hit you back, you don't have to have a problem with that. You have to stick, by your strategy, and then you move. See, so taking 100% risk, it means taking also 100% gain. This is how we win. Early this month, today is the 4th. Yesterday, I bought Doji coins. They were about 4 rand. Today they are 8 rand. So I just made 400% profit just in 2 days. So moving right along, guys, you must be consistent, very consistent. And you go to yenze lento le namhlanje, and then uyayeka, then uyabuya, then uyayeka, then uyabuya, uyayeka. It don't make sense to you. So mangenile kulento, guys, you need to get, and you must have something to start with. You must have money, and the little that you can start with is 10 rand. So 10 rand is nothing. It buys airtime. So sacrifice that airtime and get into this kind of an investment. You don't need 1,000, 1 billion. But what you need to understand, the less money that you invest, the longer it will take for you to enjoy the fruits of that money. So the more money you put in, the more the profit. And also, very important, guys, this is very important. Very. You must have a good device, which means a laptop, smartphone, tablet, iPad, whatever, tablet. So you must have that. And also you must have a good network so that you can be able to go through. And then you must be able to identify scams. This interests me because I wanted to go to our episode 4 next week, Tuesday, where we talk about scams. This is very interesting. I'm going to take it and put it there, and then we ensure that we talk about scams next week. But overall, guys, this is basically what you need to know. You don't just risk your money into something that you don't totally understand. I don't have a problem if you attend trainings and go to these gurus, so-called gurus, network marketers who just tell you how much money you will make. I don't have a problem with that. But when individually you need to know when like this thing, do I actually understand? This is the same thing when you buy a car. You know the benefits of the car. It will take you from point A to point B, and it will play you music. It will put a roof on top of you so that you are not hit by the sun or also by rain. And it can play radio, it can do whatever. You know the benefits of having a car, and you know how best it will serve you. So same applies into investment. The same vehicle that you take in an investment, you invest in, you must know how does it work and how best it will benefit you. So hopefully, guys, this will help you, and can't wait to actually see you on the next episode. And also look out for the build-up episode that I will be sharing in the next coming few days. So hopefully, guys, you have a great day. Remember, guys, this is Mzwandile, your host for crypto and stock investment on Info-ShareGroup, and this is our podcast. Enjoy your day. Bye. Thank you for listening and taking part on our podcast. Make sure that you don't miss the next episode coming next.